Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another Jurassic World Dominion footage breakdown video. Recently I've been super busy in creating my massive Dominion toy unboxing video, taking me about 5 hours to edit, 8 hours to render, 14 hours to produce, and costing me nearly £85, which is almost $100, simply because I wasn't aware on how Uber works, and I ended up paying a lot of money for a one-way trip. Yeah, anyways, that video took me ages to produce, and that's why we're slightly behind on the breakdowns of the new footage for Jurassic World Dominion, but nevertheless, we are here. Today we're covering exactly 3 TV spots and footage that don't reveal all that much, and in my eyes are very spoiler free, so fear not if you're worried about spoilers. Be sure to press that subscribe button if you're excited to watch Jurassic World Dominion and or you want to stay up to date about everything to do with this franchise. But without any further ado, let's get into the breakdown of the first of the 3 TV spots. The first of these TV spots comes from the Miracle TV spot that we briefly discussed in a previous video of mine. It opens up with the audio of Claire asking Owen if he remembers the first time he saw a dinosaur when they were stuck in the underground cell in Lockwood's Manor back in 2018's Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. A few scenes that we have already seen from both of the trailers are shown, including the scene of the hiker coming across the pair of Ankylosauruses in the field. If you want to find out more about this scene, may I suggest checking out my full trailer 2 breakdown video. After this, we get a slightly new shot of baby Beta and Blue running through the snow. I can only assume that this is where Blue and Beta meet Owen, Maisie and Claire for the first ever time in the trailers, from what we have already seen. Clearly, Blue is teaching Beta how to hunt in this scenario. Soon after, we are greeted with our first ever brand new scene of the Atrociraptor Malta chase scene, where, instead of being confined to the tight streets of Valletta, they're now chasing Owen down a main road right by the water surrounding Malta. This makes me think that the chase scene, other than the fact it's already been confirmed to be 12 minutes long, is a rather long one. We see the plaza get overrun with Allosaurus, Carnotaurus and Atrociraptors within the trailers, but this plaza is directly in the middle of Valletta and is quite a distance from being able to see any body of water, so I assume that what we're seeing in this new scene is around the start of the chase. After this, we pretty much see scenes that we've already seen before in the previous trailers, where we're then greeted with the full audio scene of the image we got a few weeks back from Empire's magazine, where Ellie is about to boop the nose of the Nasutoceratops baby. However, what we can't see in this footage is that there are actually parasaurs and stegosaurs behind the DFW worker and Alan Grant. This scene also relates back to the first time Ellie Sattler came face to face with a ceratopsian back in 1993's Jurassic Park when they found and came across the sick Triceratops. Now, in 2022, she comes face to face with a baby Nasutoceratops, which is being housed and sanctuaried by the Department of Fish and Wildlife, also known as the DFW. That concludes our first TV spot. The next one is actually a direct clip and a full clip of the Atrociraptor chase scene down a tight street within Malta. The only major news scene of this is actually just only the scene to where we see Ghost the Atrociraptor gets hit hard by a car and then gets up to continue the chase with Owen Grady as if it was nothing. This confirms the willingness of the Atrociraptors to hunt down targeted prey. Now, recently from the Captive's website, although not 100% official, it gives us an indication as to why these Atrociraptors are only hunting down Owen Grady. Similar to the Indoraptor, these raptors are forced and trained to attack its prey from scent and targeted assists from the laser gun. Why they would use a gun to make a dinosaur kill someone is completely beyond me, especially if you must target them in the first place. Would it not make more sense to pull the trigger and shoot the fella instead? Nonetheless, this clip proved that these Atrociraptors are forced and encouraged to kill selected targets no matter what. After this TV spot, we move on to some TV promotional video work of Jurassic World Dominion in collaboration with the WWE. Unfortunately, the footage of this has been blocked worldwide, so I cannot show the full video, but that does not stop images of it being made public. Thankfully, not a lot of this promotional advert was brand new footage, But within the opening segment of this promotion, we are met with Owen Grady climbing under some bars. As we take a look in the background, it seems as though the Carnotaurus and the Allosaurus has initiated into a brawl, moments after Owen Grady did his hand pose when they were released. This shows exactly how Grady escaped from this situation. Immediately, we then cut to a bird's eye shot of Owen Grady and what seems to be Rain Delacourt battling amongst each other. But what's most notable here is the first movie appearance of the Lystrosaurus. We've known this fella was going to be in the movie for nearly 2 years, and recently we have had a name reveal chosen by Kayla's actor The Wonder Wise as the name of Leonard. The little Lystrosaurus seems to be chained up for some odd reason within this battle circle before I think Owen jumps in to stop this cruelty. There is no way that this Lystrosaurus can defend itself against any carnivore, especially if it's chained up. After this, we see Rain using a knife attempting to hurt or possibly even kill Owen, whilst Owen dodges all of the attacks and fights back. We can also see a side view of the Lystrosaurus in the background of one of these shots too. This is also the same ring as to where we saw the Baryonyx and the baby Allosaurus come face to face in Empire's magazine's images too. After this, an amazing Jurassic World Dominion score is revealed. Here is a short snippet of it so you can understand what it sounds like.
There are no shortcuts. No hiding. No excuses.
Now recently, during the time of actually editing this video, it turns out some new B-roll images and footage has released. If you want to check all of that out, there'll be a link to my Twitter down below. You can go to my profile and go to the media section to check out all of the brand new interviews, our first look at Lewis Dodson, and some interesting information regarding Ramsey Cole and Kayla Watts within Jurassic World Dominion, as well as much more. And our first look at the Dimetrodon. That can all be found over on my Twitter. I still have to decide whether or not I want to make a video on it yet. Other than that, that's all the new footage we got from TV spots, clips, and promotional footage for this week regarding Jurassic World Dominion. There are some promotional images out there that give off some interesting details, which I'm not too sure if I'll cover here on YouTube yet, but I have already covered over on my Twitter and Instagram. If you want to see them, feel free to go to the description of this video and find my other social medias. But for today's video, thank you so much for watching. If you got to this portion of the video, comment down Team Leonard in the comment section below to show your support for this little guy within the movie. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new here too, but in the meantime, and most importantly, stay safe out there, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you, did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.